Okay, the gas tank was right there. I had to remove the exhaust line and these straps, and the trick to it was there was wires that are very, very delicate, and if it would have got messed up, it would have cost twice as much money. And I got a dog supervising me here, and she's pretty cool, and earning my grease monkey badge again today. Awesome. Haha. I will. Okay. My car broke down. God. So then I had to go and do that crazy shit. And I met him and the dogs. And that's a fuel pump.
Here's someone gonna take a dump.
That's cool.
Well, I'll take them apart. And a lot of times if you take it apart, you take the motor and you turn it one way, turn it the other way. If it starts working again, it'll be fine. Listen to them going nuts in there. But all it takes is a little bit of water to get in it.
Yeah.
Sit overnight.
Huh. Okay. My fuel pump went out from my car to do size light. He used a car battery to check the wiring of the device.
Bring me my battery out the way, because that gas is going to go right there, right where she is.
Move, baby.
See the motherfucker.
There's the other culprits.
There's quite a bit of trash in that gas.
Little piece of trash could have stopped it.
But the pump's working. I mean, this pump is fine.
Supervisors.
I just want to get rid of it, so we need to get it fixed.
Taking video.
Yeah. He's checking the battery operational level as I put it on and off mode. When it goes to the full mark, it means it's good in the wiring. Yep. It's checking out. It could be a relay switch.
And the other one catches. Fuel pump, coolant, heater, blower, AC, PCM. What the fuck they for? Yeah, there is. Battery ignition. It's got a diode in it. It could be burnt. Could be fucking burnt. Both of them.
What you see here is the mighty Chihuahua supervising. She checked inside the car to see if everything is properly functional. And the hand of God is checking for the wiring in the pump. He's good. Great. I can't think of an adjective right now to describe his prowess with auto mechanics. Ha ha.
The contact. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm going to have you turn the key on again.
Okay.
Go get ready. Certain place, I'm going to show you where to touch it. And then,
touch this battery?
yeah.
Okay.
Let me see what I gotta do first though. This is gonna have to be here. Well, actually, this one's gotta be here. And this one's gotta be here. Now, I need you to touch. You're gonna be very careful. You're gonna touch one of these here, and the other one's gonna touch this one. There it is. Positive. Okay, my multimeter.
The hand of God has realized that it is a wiring deficiency. Ha ha ha. And the dogs are still supervising. Ha. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, rather, the problem with my vehicle is what is known as the PCM module, a computer located underneath the steering wheel channels. I could replace myself. All tests were run, ground wiring. When a device was hooked into the computer, nothing came. So, in essence, this means the PCM is bad. In order to get to it, I have to jack my car up on the driver's side, dismount the wheel, and go to it from there. I'm taking it to another mechanic through my stepfather, and I'll probably proceed to try to do it from there. The piece is located, as you see, right about there. Yep, where all those funny wires are. There is a black one disconnected, which might be my problem. This is a great opportunity for me to practice higher spiritual principles. One of them will be not to complain. There's millions of people who complain in their life, and by me not complaining, by rising to any challenge, having fun with any challenge, I rise above millions of people. This is the progression of a hero, which I plan to be. And as far as predicting the future and all that, you know, presently and realistically, I would be doing a lot better, not from predictions of natural disasters. I would do better from predicting my car breaking down and replacing the part before I even hit the road. Just a little bit of practical stuff for all
the paranoid people so fearful. Yeah, don't ask what loves or not. Ask if your car is gonna break down, you're gonna lose your job, your wife, or whatever, and maybe you'll get some prediction like that. It's best to have predictions that are practical, which you can actually apply to your everyday life on tangible items. So, God bless you all. Love you all. Thank for support from everybody. And there are helpful hints in the video regardless of how to take off a fuel pump and how to check it. A little bit of it scattered, but this is information that mechanics don't want you to know about because they would lose out on money. And the mechanic industry is a bit of a sham. Because of the fact that they need money, sometimes they'll pre-diagnose problems or say you have problems that don't really exist at the time, but may, a big may, exist in the future. But of course, it is a bit of a rip-off. And it's best, this is recovery, this is learning autonomy. By this challenge I faced today, I learned how to be more self-supporting. And in this equation, I learned to be humble enough to ask for much help without paranoia I may be rejected. And this is what it takes to get to the top. All mental, prayer, faith, for all in their challenges, for all in their hell, for all in their heaven. Anyway, to rise up, better than to come down, witness the rise up of Honey Byrne, aka Mr. Holmes. Ha! Okay, I dropped my car off to my stepfather's mechanic, and he says it's ready to go. I was looking rather pessimistically, just went off crazy, but I'm gonna find out what it was. You better believe that, baby. And thank you, God, and thank you for all those supporting me. Lord, let's see what it... Oh, I see a bunch of bruised parts. Huh. What was wrong with the car?
Low on oil and a missing fuse.
No. What missing fuse? We checked all the fuses.
There was one that was missing. It was for the cigarette lighter. It's also the one that powers the little connector for your computer to plug in and communicate.
So I was about to bring a bazooka to a rifle range, wasn't I?
And the reason it was dying looks like it was because it was so low on oil. That particular car has a protective circuit in it that if it gets low on oil, the fuel pump shuts off. And with the oil being 2 quarts low, probably what was happening is you were going down the road and losing oil pressure, and when it saw that, it said, hey, we're losing oil pressure, shut the fuel pump off.
No kidding.
So far it's alright. You're just going to have to see how it does. I think Pops has a bill for you up front in the office. And
thank you, Michael.
And there was a code in there, the check engine light. It was showing that your gas cap was loose at one time. So I cleared it out, so there's no check engine light on at all right now.
God, I freaked out over this. At least I didn't get drunk or smoke crack over it.
Communicated isn't because the computer's bad, it's because there's not power getting somewhere.
God, how long have you been doing this?
Long enough to know that question. Alright, John, I gotta get back.
I'll turn you into a movie star now. As usual, I'll bring a bazooka to a rifle range. Damn, I should have prayed harder. Oh well. $1 million.